1, 2, testing, 1, 2, we are live. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are live. Okay. We are live.
Yeah, they're coming. Yes. The chap with the little baseball hat and the lady. This is going at the back. That can heckle nicely from here.
Front row and heckle nicely, yes.
Yeah, there's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
You know that we're up and running now, Ed, don't you? And
Yeah, he does. He's been under pressure again today. He's been under pressure off us for a while.
who has Ed?
Yeah. Oh, look at
Never any pressure, Ed.
jingle in the circle.
Oh, they must be very special.
Hey, hey! 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. 1, 1, 1, 2.
Oh, we've seen Go on, he's got to eyeball us now. Can you go?
Yeah, just looking at comments. Good afternoon, Jay. Online, I can hear you, Jay. If you can hear me, Jay, let me know how it sounds, buddy, when we're up and running. Hi, good afternoon, welcome. Is everybody in? We'll just get going. There's no formal introduction as such. We are we're going live on the internet, and it's working.
Hey!
We're working. I need to speak down the microphone, I think, and then we'll just get a little bit more sound on going through. So don't worry about the internet stuff, but you can see it there, right? If it starts to pause or I forget any words, that's called buffering. All right, that's the technical term for it. The idea is my name's Darren Poyzer. I think, does anybody, some of you know me, do you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to play some songs, and we'll get going, and then we'll talk through it as we go. Thanks to Charles for doing the sound for us today. If you do watch the screen online, you've got camera 1 and camera 2. Whoa! A little song about the gift of your precious time. You remember that, Charles? The busker sings a song about war, money and government. The father with his daughter stands and stares. They've been dealing with abusers, but no one likes accusers, so their shopping bags are full of thoughts and prayers. And it's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out on your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving, so I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. Now, there's a lady called Pearl who gets a mention in this. She was in a care home that I was working in before all the COVID kicked off, and she was 99 years old. And I was so looking forward to singing for her on her 100th birthday, but it didn't happen. And I look forward to seeing her. I still don't know how she is. I met a girl called Pearl when I was working in the care home. I was in my 50s and she was 99. She talked about the war, we sang Berlin together. The blues are all around, if not the signs. And it's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving, so I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. going out of your mind. There's got to be a living that's getting high on giving, so I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. Now every song I write sounds like the drive-by truckers, and my croaky spittle voice gets more villainish every day. Like the B-word son of Elvis, I'm rocking the diabetes. I'm not dead yet, I've still got stuff to say. Oh, and it's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted, a lonely old party going out of your mind. There's got to be a living getting high on digging, so I'm thankful for the gift, bringing you the gift, thankful for the gift of your precious time. Hey! Woo! Wonderful, we're up and running. Hiya. So, I'll tell you this story and why it's called Sunday Service in a little while. I just feel like I need to get a couple of songs going just to find my way in, you know, like you do. I'm going to sing you a song called Old Age is a B-Word. And I think it's self-explanatory, at least I hope it is. My mum gets a mention in this one. The community choir are about to arrive. A timely reminder, it's good to be alive. Singing for fun, having a laugh. Some of them are talented and some of them are daft. And as long as their head's right and the spirit is strong, they look after each other. Sing all day long and they'll sing you another if you pour them a drink. Old age is a B-word and we are not giving in. Far, far away and always at home, with friends and good music, you're never alone. So with the crook in my back and the pains in my chest, I'm gonna sing with the choir, it's what I do best. And as long as my head's right and the spirit is strong, I'll sing you a ballad and a political song, and I'll sing you another if you pour me a drink. Old age is a B-word and I am not giving in. Our mother's a star with stories to tell. 4 kids, 2 husbands, heaven and hell. She's a heart of pure gold, and for this we are glad. And her driven independence is driving us mad. Oh, and as long as her head's right and the spirit is strong, she looks after the sisters and tells the brothers we're wrong. She's a strange way of letting us go with a grin. That old age is a B-word, she's not giving in. And as long as our head's right and the spirit is strong, we look after each other. We sing all day long and we'll sing you another if you pour us a drink. Old age is a B-word and we are not giving in. Does anybody know what the B word is, by the way?
No idea.
I did actually, when I wrote the song, I did actually have a B word in mind. And the first time I sang it, I did actually put the B word in, and I thought, it's better just to leave a little bit to the imagination, isn't it? I think it's really lovely that you've come indoors on a day like today. It's glorious out there, but it's a bit too much, isn't it, after a little while? We were getting a little bit red out. a little bit burnt. So, I used to play a game called Sunday morning football, which is kind of like normal football but played by slightly plumper gentlemen as a rule, who are usually a little bit inebriated from the night before. And I played once upon a time for Chinley, not so long ago. I was the guy who played sort of centre half, but just behind the big centre half, if you know your football terms. And they called me the Chinley sweeper. That was the bit I remember, the Chinley sweeper. And I love playing for Chinley because we used to sort of travel all over the Hope Valley, and all the beautiful scenery around here for away games every weekend, and it was great. And on Sunday mornings, coming from over Manchester way, I played in the Hyde District Sunday Football League. Does anybody know Hyde at all? Mm-hmm. Harold Shipman. Mm-hmm. He came from Hyde. Myra Hindley and Ian Brady. Mm-hmm. Timmy Mallet. Mm-hmm. We're online, it's great that it's worked online. I didn't think we'd be able to go online today, but we are. This is called Sunday morning football. What did I just do with the harmonica? Oh yeah. It's called a silver moment, isn't it?
Old age is a B word.
It's what? Old age is a B word, there you go. Some lovely hats at the back today. I can't quite see you all, but a couple of nice looking hats there on the go. Wearing an old man's boots, sees a boy on the ball. It's push and shove and over the wall. And he's buckling through on a mission to score. He's got a minute's silence to remember the war. And whatever the weather, the church bells ring as a working class athletic thing turns a fragile boy into the man who can take a hit, still shake hands. Rain come down, rain fall down, rain come down, wash me clean, I'm so dirty, with bruises like I've never known. On the gifted side of 30, a Sunday morning footballer comes home, wearing a shirt that bears his name. He gives his all to what he calls the beautiful game. Now it's a game of two halves, or so they say, and a chance that she missed she regrets to this day. Buckling through was just about a shoot when she turned to find a girl stepping into her boots. Rain come down, rain fall down, rain come down, oh wash me clean, I'm so dirty, with bruises like I've never known. On the legend side of 30, a Sunday morning footballer comes home, still wearing a shirt that bears her name. She's given There we go. We're all settled now, aren't we? Thing is, you know, when you're sort of a gigging musician, you know, you get a lovely opportunity like this to play to a nice quiet audience of people who are listening in. And so sometimes you're kind of playing to a big noisy room where nobody's listening, there's 200 people in, it's all a bit bonkers and it's mad, and you end up writing songs that are kind of quite mad and quite fast. And I'm going to play you one of those songs now, and it's a love song inspired by biscuits. And the biscuits in question are called Petticoat Tails, and they're the little triangle shortbread biscuits that we can get from Aldi for about £1, but if you ever go to Scotland at all, they're about 15 quid a box. Yeah. I don't know why that is, but it's just one of those little anomalies.
They're made in Scotland.
And there you go. So this is called Petticoat Tails. I'll talk to you about the live stream show in a little while because I want to tell you all about it. It's been really exciting. So a little bit of an intake. Do you know what, the lights, you know, I can't quite see your faces, but I think you're smiling. I hope so. If anyone falls asleep, just give them a dig for me, will you? That's better. Petticoat Tails, here we go. Got petticoat tails, the biscuits, not the fashion accessory. I got tickets for Wales, the endangered species, got the beautiful country. I got songs to sell, stories to tell, I'm gonna pull through. I don't wanna be alone, I just wanna be alone with you. I got dances to learn. 2-step, 3-step, pick me up and watch me fly. I've got torches to burn, gotta fight to the left cause I'm sick of all the hates on the right. Too much hate in the world today. Places to go, pictures to show, people to see. You wanna ever be alone if you wanna be alone with me. Songs to sell, stories to tell, I'm gonna pull through. I don't wanna be alone, I just wanna be alone with Isn't it nice in here? Bring it down. Oh, got a mountain to climb. There's a vision at the top I wish we all could see. Gonna make this right, gonna fill Buxton Fringe Festival with the joy of poetry. Yeah, I got places to go, pictures to show and people to see. You won't ever be alone if you wanna be alone with me. Got songs to sell, stories to tell, I'm gonna pull through. I don't wanna be alone, I just wanna be alone with you. I don't wanna be alone, I just wanna be alone with you. You won't ever be alone if you wanna be alone with me. I don't wanna be alone, I just wanna be alone with you. Thank you very much. I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. Little Harvey's with us today. He's probably just got. He's either gone to the loo or he's gone for an ice cream. It's one of the two. I'm surprised he's not asked to come and play harmonica yet.
Oh.
He's 6 and he loves playing harmonica. He's there is a little snippet actually of the time. This is I'll tell you a little about the live stream now. And it was during lockdown, and when the lockdown came along, I was running a series of singing sessions in care homes and a couple of community singing groups, running a youth music project, had a summer of music festivals lined up and gigs and residencies where I was playing every week. And it took 3 weeks, and the whole diary kind of emptied. Everything went, I had no working, and spent about a month sat in the garden and riding my bicycle and wondering what on earth I was going to do. And eventually I thought, well look, you know, a couple of friends of mine were sat in front of their webcams and playing songs to an online audience. And I thought, well, why not? I'll just give it a go. So I did a little set for a couple of friends of mine. And then one Sunday morning, about 11 o'clock, I plugged the webcam in, sat in a little room, playing to nobody, no applause, which kind of like is what a lot of gigs are like for songwriters anyway, but you know, it's some gigs are hard work, you know, but the hardest of all was playing in a little room on your own. And came through it. I played, I got some lovely people coming saying hello online, and thought, well, why not do it? Let's just call it Sunday service. Let's go out, let's put some smiles out there and some positive messages for people. There was a lot of angry people I know, a lot of people struggling, a lot of people with mental health problems that I know and that I've been working with through my work. And we've now done 80 shows on Sunday mornings. And it's free, and there's a little sort of website link where people can buy me a coffee, so people have been going online and buying me coffee. It's literally a donation, but it is coffee, yeah. You know. I mean, I must admit, I do spend most of it on coffee. Yeah, just my good friend, just say a quick hello to my good friend Jay Coppock, who's online. Jay's down in Kent. I'm surprised there's people watching online on a sunny day like today. But lovely to see you, Jay. Thanks for signing in. So these people come and watch this show online every Sunday morning, and I'm now have to get up early and sort my head out and get my caffeine intake, you know, get up to speed. And I'd been playing these shows, and I started to write songs again, which was nice because I've not written anything for a couple of years. And there's a little sort of mantra for the show, a positive message. I thought I need a little slogan, you know, a little catchphrase. And I came up with, keep your heart sunny. So, on the way out today, at the end of the show, you can get a fridge magnet that's free for your fridge that says keep your heart sunny. There's stickers that are free, they say keep your heart sunny. If you go online, you can buy the t-shirts and the sweatshirts that say keep your heart sunny. And I'm going to play you the song. And if you watch Channel 4 News on Friday, by the way, there was a little snippet of me playing this.
Aww.
Which was great. I was on tally and everything. The thing is, right, the bit they showed was the first 4 lines of the song. They were doing like a political consensus of what people thought of the current political situation. Okay? Listen to the first few lines of the song because they blurred them out so that you couldn't hear what I was singing. Alright? The arrogance of the man is making you sick. You're trying to get food, but the skin is too thick. Human resources are a 3-party trick. Follow the money, my friend. Community lifelines in need of repair. Voices for austerity say there's nothing to spare, and you see the desperation in the people who care. Follow the money, my friend. Standing on the edge with your arms open wide, saying I've tried and I've tried, I've tried and I've tried. Remember, there are millions of us on the same side. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Science and technology leaves us on the brink. Progress is delivered with a nod and a wink. Who benefits from developments? Well, who do you think? Follow the money, my friend. When the law is a hammer and you are the nail, from the school of hard knocks to the privatised jail, for some of us the system has been programmed to fail. Follow the money, my friend. Down on your knees as the race is run. You've been keeping the peace in a world full of guns. Hey, get up, make a stand, there's still work to be done. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Keep your heart sunny. Standing on the edge with your arms open wide, saying I've tried and I've tried, tried and I've tried. Remember, there are millions of us on the same side. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Nursing your bruises in the setting sun. There's children without prejudice, playing, having fun. This world's a better place, thanks to battles you have won. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Keep your heart sunny, our dear friend. Keep your heart sunny. One of the things about doing a live stream show is every week, if you do the same thing every week, it doesn't work, people don't come back. So I've been developing the technology and we're trying things out as we go. I have a little thing called a Steam Deck pedal on the floor here, which changes the camera angle. We probably need to put the other camera over there somewhere, I think, next week. And then they've got two different camera angles. But I can change cameras off the foot pedal. It's like a one-man TV show that we're building and developing. And I think by the time I get to show 100, I'll have got it right. I think that's the philosophy I'm working on. But it's a lovely little piece of technology. When I'm at home and I've got like the home broadband kit, we play videos for people, snippets of festival bits and you know, other people, other musicians. And it's a lovely thing to be able to do, you know, to reach out and make a connection, which is what, you know, lockdown was all about. Coming out of lockdown was all about making connections again with people and getting confidence to go out and to come out and be in a public space again. I'll tell you a true story. I worked in a school until recently, and troubled children. I've worked in a couple of different schools with troubled children. I've been a youth worker as well, and I got COVID, and it took me 2 weeks off, and then and struggled. I've been a long COVID case. So every gig, every chance to play, every opportunity to play that goes well for me is a real blessing at the moment. And so I had to stop being in the school and being a teacher again. I'm just out doing this now, and looking forward to playing Wonderwall in care homes within the next few years. I think that's where we go next, isn't it? I've got a little comment I want to reach you. There we go. My good friend of mine called Rob Ellen's just signed in on the chat there. I don't know if you can see this on the screen at the back. Just to show you that what we do on a Sunday, we can see the little chat when people comment. It's lovely, isn't it? Jay's down in Kent. This is my good friend Rob. He's in the Scottish Highlands. I'm doing a festival called Belladrum Tartan Heart with Rob. Rob runs a couple of brilliant stages up there. He runs a couple of brilliant stages at the Belladrum Tartan Heart Festival. And I helped stage manage and compare on one of the stages with him. But it's great. What we get comments from people coming in, and this is the connection that we make with people from different continents, you know. And that's the show every Sunday, 11 o'clock. These are some of the songs we sing. We can't sing cover versions, you know. Every now and again someone says, "Oh, can you play Caroline?" I mean, yeah, I can. But if I do it on the live stream show, it kind of breaks copyright, you know, and so I'm not allowed to do that. But the good thing is you get all the original songs that you've never heard before, and you'll probably never hear again unless you come and see me again on a Sunday morning. I'm going to tell you a story. Once upon a time, I had what's called a nervous breakdown, and I got sent to a psychiatric hospital and in Bury. And the positive side of this is I became the Bury Jigsaw champion. Or at least that's what I was telling everybody anyway. I was the Bury Jigsaw. I sat there for about a month in a white gown doing jigsaws. And 3 weeks into this, I was allowed out. You know, I was allowed off the ward. I was still quite heavily medicated, but I was allowed out onto the streets. And the idea was that they said, what you can do, Darren, is we'll let you out, you know, about 6 o'clock, 6:30 on a Saturday night, you know, maybe Friday night, Saturday night. You go out, there's a little pub up the road, it's quite quiet, you go have a glass of orange, and then come back to the hospital ward, you know, so we make sure you're okay. And being a musician, you know, that really didn't appeal to me, but I was heavily medicated at the time. And a friend of mine called Andy Goddard came along in his car, picked me up and said, "Come on, Daz." Anyway, off we went. I said, "Are we going to the pub?" He says, No. He says, "We're going somewhere else." And we went down the M6 to a place called Stoke-on-Trent, to a music venue called the Wheat Sheaf, to watch a guy called Glenn Tilbrook from the band Squeeze in concert. Now, it just so happens, I'm not name dropping, but I kind of know Glenn, and I know Glenn, and it was lovely to see him. Went backstage, said hello, and watched the concert. And Glenn said, "Look, if it's too much, Daz, go home, you know." But I thought, no, I'm stood in the middle of 300 people. It's there's lots of atmosphere, and I'm starting to find myself again. And just towards the end of the set, Glenn broke a string on his guitar, you know, like you do. And like I do, I ran around the side of the stage. And as he finished the song, I said, "Pass me your guitar, I'll fix it." Put his spare string on, passed him his spare guitar, and I fixed his guitar for him. Andy's looking for me, can't find me anywhere, he's going off, he thinks I've done a runner. Next thing happens, Glenn comes off the side of the stage, says, "Everyone shout for an encore." And Glenn says to me, "How are you feeling?" I said, "Great." He said, "Great, put that guitar on, get on here." So me and Glenn went on stage and played the encore together. And we played Crowded House, Weather With You. Everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Oh, he was better than that. And then we did a song called The Drugs Don't Work by a band called The Verve, which I dedicated to everyone on Ward 11 at Bury General Hospital. I think that was a very nice touch, really. And And that was it. So Andy drove me back to the hospital the following morning. I've got my white gown on again. They filled me full of tablets. I've got a review. I'm in with the doctor. There's a senior doctor. There's a circle of junior doctors, and there's my case nurse sat there. The doctor says, "So, Darren, how was it? You had a night out. How was it? Was it okay?" I said, "Yeah, mate, yeah." So I went to Stoke to see Glenn Tooldrup from Squeeze. And for the encore, he gave me a spare guitar, and we played a couple of songs live in front of 300 people. We played Weather With You by Crowded House, and we played The Drugs Don't Work by The Verve, and I dedicated to everyone at Ward 11 at Fairfield General Hospital. Anyway, they increased my medication. And that's a true story. Thank you. Brilliant. You know what? I know this is all a bit techie for you, right? But I've got a full signal just off my phone. This is my phone streaming out the show today. And it's lovely because it means I can just do this anywhere and live stream anywhere. Anyway, back to the story. So what I did was, I thought, well, they're not going to let me out of here, are they now? So I asked a friend of mine, I said, look, do me a favour, mate, will you bring my guitar in? So the mate brought my guitar in, and I said to my case nurse, I said, can we just come and sit in my room, I need to talk. She said, yeah, came down, shut the door, she sat down. I said, right, sit there. I never thought it would happen with me, and I played her like every song by Squeeze she'd ever heard, you know. And she realised that actually I was telling the truth.
Didn't let you out.
So, does anybody, I suppose the question, the big mental health question of the day is, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Are you ready? Okay.
Yes.
Does anybody do jigsaws? You thought I was going to ask you something personal then, didn't you? I tell you, I just wear my depression on my sleeve, you know. It's like, yeah, it happens. We are one big unhappy family. This is called Someone For Me. With every glass of water, there's a jigsaw and a chair. All the creature comforts for those who live in there. A heart of gold is priceless. You pray your legs don't break, crying for forgiveness with every step you take. Yeah, yeah. I'm a mental health survivor. There's a story that I tell of a boy who fell over like a pop balloon in hell. Despite the constant stigma, he came on through. It felt just like a miracle, I swear. That's the truth. Yeah, yeah. And I believe there's someone for me. And I believe there's someone for me out there. Out there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now I'm the poet of least resistance. I simply cannot fail. As dogs eat dogs around me, I wag my tail. Dancing like a gypsy, and I'm shining like the moon. A heart that was in pieces now sings happy tunes. I believe there's someone for me. And I believe there's someone for me. And I believe la 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 la. Little time check. Well, this is. Can I say thanks to Dylan and Charles who've done the sound for us today? Thank you very much. Yeah, go on, give him a round of applause. What's the time, my good friend?
18 minutes past.
18 minutes past. Okay. No more talking, eh? Just play the songs, Darren. I used to sell CDs, you know, and the thing is when people don't really buy CDs anymore. If you give them a CD, you go around their house and they're using it as a coaster now. That's kind of like the way things are. So I'm not going to try and sell you anything, but on the way out, please do take a fridge magnet or a sticker. And there's a little flyer which there's a little reminder about the show. It's every Sunday morning. Find it online, and it's free. You know, the idea is it's free. It's a putting a message out. It's putting the songs out there. It's a connection. And this is the one that I did during lockdown. Not only did I was going to be a live streamer, I taught myself to play piano. And I've been wanting to play piano for quite some time, and it hadn't happened. And then suddenly I started I got the piano out, plugged it in, you know, it's like an big full size, and I started to do something with it. And I wrote my first song on the piano, and this is called, I've no piano today, all right? The downside of it is I've got a bad back, so I can't carry it up the stairs. But it's called Baby Changes Everything. How are we? Are we all right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Tell you what, it's a real pleasure to be back playing to live audiences again. Oh yeah, just staring at that computer screen for like a year was crazy. Are there any other musicians in today? One or two? You're just tapping someone on the back now, right? Tell me you're a musician. Anybody here got a show on it that they're doing at the Fringe? Anybody got any other performers in? No? Okay. I don't have to go and watch their show then, do I? Payback. Now, there's some great shows, I tell you. It's a pleasure to be involved. Have you ever found love in an angry voice? Beauty in tears of rage? Seen a light in a child as it fights to survive? The wisdom beyond their age? Have you ever found hope in rainfall? Made new friends with smiles? Been reborn with family after many years? Separated by money and miles? Well, a homeless bee may one day be queen. A broken lion might be king. The bluebird of happiness could right all wrong. Oh, and a baby changes everything. A baby changes everything. A baby changes everything. Rule number one, there are mouths to feed. And nature can be ever so cruel. So we put our faith in communities like this one. Every day is a day in school. Some point their feet finger at the greedy and the needy. Some take to the street with flame. The first world struggle is a third world breeze. Some claim for truth, some for peace, some for rain. You can climb from the ruins and tell your tale. Fly your flag as the ball bells ring. The new model army may sing your song, and a baby changes everything. A baby changes everything. A baby changes everything. Yeah. Never give up on hope out there. Never give up on hope. Can you hear the people sing? A homeless bee may one day be queen. A broken lion might be king. Try all you like to prove me wrong. A baby changes everything. A baby changes everything. A baby changes everything. Never give up on hope out there. Never give up on hope. Never give up on hope out there. Never give up on hope out there. Never give up on hope. Never give up on hope out there. Can you hear the people sing? Thank you. I think we've got time for one more song. Thanks again for coming along today. I mean, it's a beautiful, wonderful sunny day. You could have been doing things, and you know that you came here to share my songs with me today. Thank you. It's a real privilege to play for you. So my job now is to do one more song and pack away. And I'm going to go and do a couple of songs at Fringe Sunday, which is the little event on the bandstand in a little while. But before I do that, I think I've got to buy Harvey an ice cream. Is that right?
Harvey hasn't had an ice cream yet.
No, he's over there. He's on his Switch, actually. He's playing Minecraft, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, mate, how are you? Are you playing that, are you? Don't mind me. It's a day out to you, mate. It's a career to me, you know. Great. How do you feel about a sing-along?
Yes,
Yeah? Good, let's do it. Let's do a little sort of, a little consensus of the political narrative in the room at the moment. Are there any fascists in? No, good. That's good. That's good. That's the right answer. That means we can do the song. I asked that question in Stockport recently, and 3 people put their hand up, and it was like, oh, here we go. Hey, lads, because I'm a bit of a lefty snowflake myself, to be honest with you. One of those lefty snowflake people, you know. All I want is a home for everybody, and food for everybody, and dignity, and good pay for a day's work. It's not a lot to ask, is it? But there you go. Oh, I went a little to the left there, didn't I? Only ever so slightly. There we go. So it's called, this is a song called Shout 'em Down. Wherever you see fascists, shout them down. I think they all agree with that, do we?
Yeah.
Good. I think even people who are slightly to the right can agree on this one as well. I think we have a consensus, don't we? It's kind of like a good bring everybody together song. So I'll give you the chorus, all right? Shout 'em down. And then you sing shout 'em down. It's like a call and repeat, all right?
Okay.
There we go. Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down. And then back
Shout 'em
again.
down.
Wherever you see fascists, shout 'em down. Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Wherever you see fascists, shout 'em down. And then I do this little bit on the guitar. I go. And you go, whoa.
Oh. Amazing.
You don't have to do that last bit, you know. It's just a bit of rock and roll, you know. There's a guy called Colin sat over here and he's a much better guitarist than I am, you know. He knows, don't you, mate? It's all smoke and mirrors, you know. When these guitarists go like, all this, right? And they stand on the monitor and all that, they're just miming, I tell you. They're not doing it really. They used to do this thing, you know, where they put a monitor on the front of the stage and you put your foot on the monitor and you go like that and go diddle diddle. I can't do that anymore because I need a hip replacement operation, otherwise I'd have done it, you know. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Me, I love the football and I love to watch the game, and whether my teams win or lose, I feel no shame. The atmosphere's intense, the tackling bone to bone, and when the final whistle blows, no one walks alone. But every now and then you hear it in a song. There's a small hateful minority getting the whole thing wrong. They've got to think about race and colour. They're not like me and you. When there's fascists at the football, there's one thing we should do. Here we go. Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Wherever you see fascists, shout 'em down. Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Wherever you see fascists, shout 'em down. Hey! Well, that's just a bit bloody patronising, that really. Like, come on. You gotta give me some. Wait for it. Me, I love computers and I like to go online, enjoy a few discussions with acquaintances of mine. We like to put the world to rights. Sometimes we go indeed. We research rather than benefit from the friendship we keep. But every now and then, one of our greatest fears is out of darkest cyberspace a troll appears, whose lack of cohesive argument soon turns to abuse. When there's fascists on the internet, there's one thing we should do. Here we go. Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Wherever you see fascists, shout 'em down. Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Wherever you see fascists, shout 'em down. Hey! To those who blame the foreigners, to those who say they're proud of patriotic violence, for crying out loud, we're all in this together, trying to stay afloat. Think straight, educate and use your vote. Don't forget, shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Wherever you see fascists, shout 'em down. Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Shout 'em down.
Wherever you see fascists, shout 'em down. Shout 'em down. Shout 'em down. Wherever you see fascists, shout 'em down. Shout 'em down. Shout 'em down. Wherever you see fascists, shout 'em down. I should have played this as Channel 4 News, really, shouldn't I? They might have recorded it. There we go. Thank you very much. Lots of love. That's all we got time for.
Darren.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you, Darren, on the stand. Great. So don't get, have a free reach magnet.
Woo!
Can't afford anything else, you know. Free stickers, everything. There you go.
Lots of love to you, Darren.
Thank you very much. Thanks for
See you
coming down.
tomorrow.
Yes. Sunday morning, 11 a.m.
Yes.
If you want to come watch the live stream show. Every
Monday
Sunday?
morning, 10 o'clock if you want to do it.
Yeah. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Brill. Time for an ice cream, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds like a good plan. Thanks, Darren.
I'm a little bit sweaty.
Years ago,
You do?
George
I,
or Oscar.
yeah.
Yeah, about 2011ish.
Yeah.
Maybe the Manchester International Festival, possibly.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, and I just said to my husband, I said, I think it was about 10 years ago. You just have a patch on your eye.
Yeah, on the poster. I did, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Well, it wasn't a patch. I'll tell you the true story was.
Yeah.
I was taking some. Oh, thank you.
Oh, oh, this is my husband. We know George.
Yeah,
Quite
well, I still
yeah.
see him every now and again.
Oh, do
Thanks
you?
for that, Dad. We
You're welcome.
I still see him every now and again. That story with the patch was I was doing a photo shoot and so I was wearing some sunglasses and the lens fell out one side and I couldn't stick it back in. And the only photo that we got that was any use was the one where the lens fell out. So we said, well, let's keep it. People noticed it.
Got a bad eye.
No, it was just
Is your son?
no, he's my partner's grandson.
Oh,
Yes, it's Harvey.
hello Harvey.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Harvey sometimes makes a guest appearance on the show, don't
Oh,
you?
do you?
Yeah, he just walks in, you know, in the middle of the song.
A few years ago, I wanted to sort of.
Hi, Ed, you alright? Yeah, not bad.
I met you, Darren.
Yeah, nice to see you again.
Yeah.
If you're online, you know, George is still he's
Oh,
still
I know
pitching.
George is still about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks ever so much.
Thank you for coming
you,
down. Nice to see you
take care.
again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name, sorry.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
I'll say hello to George for you when I
Oh,
see him.
you
Yeah.
do? Yeah.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Take care. Bye. Not yet, no, we need to pack up. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, yeah.
Yeah. It's nice to get a gig where you can sit down and listen, isn't it? It's a rarity. Are you going out into the park and enjoying the sunshine? Or?
Well, I quite what we're doing yet. Find a cup of tea if we can find one, yeah.
Well, you can shut the guitar case, yes, mate. Thank you. Yeah, they only take card on the pavilion bit here.
Alright,
They only take card. They don't take cash.
there's too much of that about.
It is. I mean, somebody actually just before I went, somebody actually walked up to them, ordered a couple of ice creams, and gave them £5 and said, "You've got to take it as legal tender, and I'm not going to give you anything else." So you know, I don't think they can legally do it, but they do it.
Yeah.
Let's just end the stream.
Yeah,
There we go.
No, it's a bit,
There we go. End stream.
I was told